Good afternoon, YouTube, or oh wow, good evening. I guess my time is all off today. It's been a busy day. Anyway, guys, today is March 1st, the first day of March. That means spring is only right around the corner, and most of you guys are getting ready for spring break. Anyway, guys, I hope each and every one of you guys is having a very, very blessed day. And for all of you new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel, I'd like to say thank you very much. God bless you, and I really, really appreciate it. Today's vlog is going to be a very short vlog as I am very tired. It's been a long day. So today's vlog is not going to be that long, maybe 8 to 10 minutes at best. This was a sub request. It's one of those ones I was really hesitant to do, but I'm going to do it for you. The topic of today is growing up without a father. I'm sure a lot of people around the world can concur with this topic right here of what it's like to grow up without a father, growing up without a dad in your life. Again, guys, I can only tell you based on my own personal experience. You know, I'm not a doctor, psychologist, professor. I always say at the beginning of these type of vlogs, my advice that I give you guys is based on Damian Cryer's own personal experience. What I've learned did not come from a college, a school course, a library book. It came from my own personal experience. Now, I know a lot of people grew up without dads, whether they were locked up most of their life, if not all of their life, lost their dad to drugs and alcohol, or lost their dads to a terminal illness, you know, or you might have lost your dad, you know, to a divorce. It's not easy to grow up without a dad, especially as a young man. And you know, the reason why I say young man, because young men need guidance. Young men needs guidance. You know, we all know in the generation that we live in, our men are in trouble. You know, we're losing them to the system every day, or we're losing them to the morgue. Growing up without a dad is hard because you want to have that father figure in your life. Someone to teach you how to, you know, shave, how to play basketball, how to teach you how to drive. You know, even though moms can do the same thing, but there isn't a woman in this world or that's watching this video right now who wouldn't like to see their children's dad be a role model in their son's life, teaching them how to drive, teaching them how to fill out a job application for the first time, being at his graduation, helping him out with homework, you know, teaching him how to become a young man. That way he become an older man or become an adult man. So I have to say, for me, it was, I don't know, I've never really met my dad. I actually don't even know his name. So my oldest brother was always a role model for me. I tried to follow in his footsteps, even though I didn't do everything the correct way that he would have done it. But, you know, for me, he's always been like a role model, father figure. You know, he's the oldest brother. Again, I never met my dad. I always made this joke that if I ever met my dad at age 47, you know what I'd do? I'll say, hey man, don't you owe me some money? Don't you owe my mom some money, some child support money for all the stuff that she did for me? You know, buying school books, school clothes, toothbrush, toilet tissue, soap, deodorant, toothpaste, paying electric bills, gas bills, water bills, you know, cooking grease and butter and cereal and milk, you know. But then that was a little joke that I made to myself. But if I were to ever come face to face with my dad, which really I can really care less if I do or don't. Years ago I cared, but now I really don't care. I mean, I'm old enough and a lot older now to where I just don't really care if I ever meet him or not. I mean, it would be nice to meet him, to see who he is, to see if he's receding hairline or, you know, what age did his teeth start falling out? You know, stuff like that. But I don't dwell on it as much as I used to. But on the other hand, I do wish I had a dad growing up, because, you know, it would be somebody that, you know, like my mom passed in January of 1997. So, you know, it would be nice to be able to have a dad to call and say, hey, you want to go to the lake? You want to go fishing? You want to go to the park? Hey, you want to come over and, you know, I don't like beer. I can't stand beer. You want to come over and drink a beer? You know, do something I don't even like to do. You know, just anything, man, you know, just to get to know him. You know, so a lot of our young generation out here are without fathers. And in my opinion, that's why a lot of our youth right now, young men, is just going in the wrong direction right now. I mean, I don't even know how to begin to give advice to something like this, to a topic like this, because it's a very, very delicate situation, you know, both good and both bad, on the table and off the table. So for all you moms out there that's doing the damn thing, keep on doing the damn thing. Handle your business. You know, again, everybody's circumstances is different. You know, I believe that because a man gets divorced from a woman, he should not stop seeing his child, regardless of what the situation is. You know, I believe that when a man goes to see his child, just because you can't get with the mom like you want to doesn't mean you need to hold it against the child. The mom has moved on, and you should have moved on too. I don't think that parents should hold anger towards the kids because decisions that the parents make. You know, that's not right to make decisions like that, especially the fathers. I'm a man, I'm guilty of doing it myself. Get mad at the mother, even as growing up, you know, having kids at a young age. Get mad at the mom, don't want to see the child, you know. We all do that type of stuff. You know, it's nothing but just pissing off the mother. That's why we do it, to piss off the mom. But you know what? We're really only hurting the child, because the child is caught in the middle of it. The child had nothing to do with it. The child didn't even ask to come in this world. So all you single moms out there, like I said, man, keep doing the damn thing. You know, I know a lot of the kids is hurting. You know, they got questions why. You know, but as moms, we need to quit telling the kids bad things like your daddy ain't SHIT. He'll never be nothing. You know, you don't say stuff like that to a kid, because whether you and the kid is together, or you and the kid's dad is together or not, you should not badmouth your child's father to the kid, because that's just wrong. I mean, when I used to go to the club, I used to sit all the time, oh girl, that dude, he ain't about nothing. He don't even pay support. He ain't be. Come on, just let the man be a father. If he's willing to be a father, let him be a father. But do not down the kid's father right in front of the child, because that is wrong. It's rotten to the core, and you're wrong for that. If you're doing it, you're wrong for it. It's not cool. You know, there's a lot of fathers out there that want to be in the kids' lives. But as men, a lot of them don't even know the right approach. They feel that if they come around to see their kid, they got to have a nice car. They got to be dressed nice. They got to, you know, they want to be this big person that they kid can look up to because he dresses nice, because my dad has a nice car. My dad got a knot in his pocket. Nah, man, that's not being a dad, man. You know, whether you broke, whether you got a car, whether you got nice clothes or not, don't let that stop you from seeing your child, or at best being a part of your child's life, because that is important. Again, I'm not perfect. I haven't always been in my kid's life. I've made mistakes that put me on the other side of the law for a very, very, very long time. And I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed of what I did, you know, because I feel like I did what I had to do. Now, if I had to do it all over again, would I do a little bit different? Yeah, I would. But I just not the type of guy that's gonna sit around and be hungry for nobody. But, you know, so I'm guilty of it too. I'm guilty of it too. So all I'm saying is, you kids out there who's going through something similar than this, man, regardless of what's said to you about your dad, try to reach out to him. You know, yes, he should try to reach out to you. Of course he should. You know, but even if you are the kid, sometimes you have to be the bigger man. Maybe you have to be the bigger man than dad. You know, you don't know how to get in touch with him. Sometimes you can ask your mom, you know, who his relatives is, who his brothers is, his cousins, aunties, grandmother. You know, there's a bloodline right there somewhere within that city where somebody can hook you up with your pops. That way you can at least, you know, if you can't grow up in the same household with him, don't mean that you have to grow up without him. So all I'm saying is, you know, for you dads out there who ain't trying to be in your kid's life, man, try to turn that around, man. Save your child from these streets. You know, help your child out with homework. You know, call the mom and see how the child is doing. A lot of us got this thing is, I'm not calling that house so I can hear that dude in the background. He answering her phone talking about, who cares about that, man? He got her already. You just calling about your child. Be clear and be very specific that you're calling to see how your child is doing and when you're able to get him. Make some type of arrangements. You know, a lot of men get mad when they have to pay child support, and that pushes them away, and they don't want to see. Well, if I'm paying support, I'm damn sure gonna see my child. So don't let the fact that you gotta pay child support keep you away from seeing your kid. I mean, you can't get mad at her because y'all ain't together and she needs that money to help raise your child. You know, don't get mad and hold it against the child. You know, that's not right, because one day that child gonna grow up and that child will get to know you. That child will get to know you. So be a dad to your child. I actually went over the time slot that I wanted to do for this vlog because I'm actually in the middle of cooking and I'm very tired. Anyway, guys, you guys have any comments in the comment section down below? Let me know what you think about this video. If you need some more input on this, feel free to ask me any questions. And you guys have a very blessed evening. It's after 6, so I hope I get this video to you guys today. I love each and every one of you guys. Have a wonderful and blessed evening. Until next time, I'm Damian Cryer. Peace.